amazing. And you are not overheating. Because let me tell you, it is hot. It is genuinely hot. I don't know what to tell you. I have 30 degrees in my apartment, and it is not nice anymore. It is genuinely uncomfortably hot. I already did try to not have my PC running for too much and everything. Also, say hello to YouTube because YouTube is here as well. Hello, YouTube. I am happy to have you here. I need to actually pause the preview. And hi YouTube. Hello Twitch. Hello everybody. Welcome back to this wonderful day. It is a Tuesday. That means we already survived the Monday, and we're already nearly survived the Tuesday, at least in my time zone. I'm sorry if you are still in the middle of your time zone Tuesday. Strange fluid fell down the sky just now. I think they called it rain or something. Be happy we did discuss that yesterday. At least it is not rum. And apparently they're also not falling man from the sky. Because it's not raining man, apparently. So we're getting there. It might be cooling down right now, but due to the sun still going kind of strong, I still have all of my blackout curtains in front of the window because for my apartment, actually, the sun is the bigger problem than the air. So I do have the windows open behind the blackout curtains, which does not do a lot, I'm fully aware. But the sun going completely strong boom on my area is probably the bigger issue. But welcome back, chat. I hope you're doing I have to cut that. Okay. Did you know that when you're okay, YouTube is way stinkier regarding how many letters you can have in a message. But yeah. Hi Seal, how you doing? Also hello Seal, hi Waffle, hi Stone, hi Jake, hi Nazina, hi Second. Welcome back. Hi Waffle, hi Shura. Also, thank you so much for the subby, Shura. I appreciate it. Oh my god, we have a Twitch baby. Okay, Shura, what are we naming our Twitch baby? We do need to think about a good name. Hello Frostwig, hello Akrat, hello Kishin. Also Inazuna was first today. Okay, Chad. But we are barely surviving the heat. We are rocking it. My bed, banana, but yeah, okay, we're leaving that behind. We're not doing that again. I'm sorry, by the way, chat. I know you would tell me that you can't hear my fans. I do have double fans running, one in the background to have a big fan running for the room circulation, one in the front of me, because I am too cheap to actually have my AC running. Would it be nicer to have my AC running? Absolutely, Am I too cheap to run my AC? Absolutely yes too. Will that maybe change tomorrow when it's not cooling down during the night? Most likely. Finally motivated for Assassin's Creed Originating. I finally finished it this time. Playtime right now 10 minutes. I thought that too, but I do have to say certain Assassin's Creed are, in my opinion, too long for on stream if you're not mainly playing that game. If you're not just only playing the game and just playing 2 weeks straight of the one game, it is simply too big. No, I will not pause the music. But on the other hand, I could, but you will still not. I don't think my microphone should probably you maybe only hear it when I talk, because when I don't talk, my microphone is silent. The issue is always is the short second when I don't talk, right? The small difference between. Also, my microphone is above me. My fans are on my body height, and my microphone is above me, so it should technically not be. Fun fact. Microphone above me is apparently helping me to reduce the sound and the breathing into the microphone. So I don't know how good it is. I still hear the every time I'm speaking because apparently I'm not able to breathe correctly when I'm like speaking because I am using up all of my oxygen and then I'm breathless. You know, simply chat, you're making me breathless. You're taking away my breath. You're shocking me. Oh, you know, you're too adorable. You're simply too adorable, chat. I don't know what to tell you. But that is technically good. I like that. It's funny. But I do hope you had a good day. I hope you had a wonderful day. What were we up to? What were we doing today? You know, how was work? How was life? How are the kids? How is the dog? Or the cat, depending which. Because like I do kind of assume that half of you probably do have a pet. I know from like Zero that they have a pet. I've already forgotten pet name again. Was it Nick? Do you fail? Cause how are you? Okay, Waffle. How are you failing you, or like why are you failing your cascades? What is the reason you're failing your cascades? Maybe we can like start with that. What is the main issue when you're failing? Migration hit me hard on the first one. And you're not feeling comfortable to stay solo. Is that what you mean? I mean, like, if you don't want to stay solo, then you will not, like... The best solution for cascades, and that is, like, a super, like... high-thinking one, but the best way to never fail a cascade is to be able to carry 3 people. Be good enough to run solo cascades so you don't actually care what the other 3 people are doing, because they're either helping you or they're just dead weight and are existing, right? But the best way is just like, you know, the second one became laggy midway. I mean, like, there's nothing you can do. Like, sometimes that is getting fixed when you are getting to the next when you're choosing your relics, because then you have like an actual connection again, like, because that. So interesting wise, the only time you're connecting to the servers are at the beginning of the mission, each time you get the reward from a relic, and at the end of the mission, right? In the short time between that, you're actually not getting like, you're actually not connected to the server, right? So that's sometimes why choosing a relic or like getting the reward from your relic is like a mini reset. Not a reset from abilities, but reset from your connection. So that sometimes can help you. It's not always a fix, but that sometimes can be a fix for you. So whenever you have issues, I usually would say at least wait till 1 relic, like 1 extra relic, to see if the connection back there might reset. You make it like actually comfortable good again. That might actually... We're already like swapping to swim outfits. You don't want to run relic solo, mostly because you want to have the other choices on the prime part picks. I'm like, if you... Okay, the thing is, Waffle, and I will say that kindly, if it's just about the, like, relics, and none of you have a mod drop booster, right? Most likely you will be better to just run, like, quick missions, like capture or exterminate, because that will probably give you per minute. Big Forma doesn't want you to know, but you don't need to upgrade your mods. That is indeed true. You can technically run modless on a lot of frames. I do agree on that, sir. Hi, Phoenix. How's it going? How are you doing today? Also, congrats on winning your soccer game. I'm proud of you. But yeah. Going well. Glad to hear that. Glad to hear that we're not all being cooked alive. But yeah, if it's just purely around, like, relic rewards, it's probably better to run capture. I understand if you're like, say, but you like cascades, right? But if it's in theory, just in theory, about the per minute reward, if you're not super fast attacking, and exercises at, like, the round is getting a little bit faster to the end if you have, like, a good rotation, and I kind of doubt that a lot of people are re-rolling for good rotations, then you most likely are better for, like, exterminate and capture than like avoid cascade, to be fair. Arcane's so sweet. I do agree on that. To get a little bit of extra arcane. The other thing is like, it's just not pure relics, of course, why I pick Cascade. I'm just saying like the way you like, okay, you can't do like anything against having the issue with your internet, right? Or like the connection. But the way you're preventing from like, because if you're like already in the cascade and then you're getting hit by, or like in my opinion, depending how far you're in, right? The main reason you want to go for like a cascade, and I simply will say it, I will say it out loud, I do believe that you only gain the full benefit of a cascade if you're actually staying towards lower cap. Especially if you see the math regarding drop chances, drop chancing of Steel Essence and drop chancing of Arcanes, because towards the end of your mission, there will be more Thraxes, so you will have a higher chance to get actually a lot of Arcanes, right? So if it's like actually about loot, you want to like stay longer. Not saying you have to. It's just like you will not get the same. The average is like kind of like waiting itself out. So you do have to run the full hour, like 1.5 hours, 20 minutes, kind of to like get the full benefit. But that's besides the point. What's on sale? Hi, Agio. How you doing? How's it going? Ooh. Wait, is that on sale? Oh no, they're Noggles. Oh, the Noggles are back. Is it like any good? I don't own any of them. Hey, we have, by the way, back the roller palette. We also do have back the Dog Days glyph. You know, don't forget that. And a bunch of different Noggles. That's not what I want to check. I wanted to check what is actually on sale. I do have the yearly one. Yes, go tomorrow early. Good luck. Luck. Wait, the bundle? Oh, there's like real money sale. I was like confused. Aboo. Wait, did it work? I didn't pay attention. I didn't say Aboo. Hi. I missed my line. I missed my line. Usher. I'd like, yeah. It's too hard. My brain is lagging, okay? Also, chat, I found like one sound effect. Here, but I could not find the other one. I could not find the like just a bit close. I wanted to find the one from the Flying Dutchman scene. Like there's like just a bit closer, just a bit. I wanted to find that one, but I could not find that as a sound effect. So I'm kind of sad about that one. I wanted to like, because I think that would have been kind of funny for like when we were playing Assassin's Creed, you know? But yeah. But at least I found that one for now. I'm trying to like swap here and there like the amount of sound effects I'm using. I also don't, I think it's like probably a little bit too quiet, that one specifically. So it's not about the file format. I mean, like, if I use it myself, then MP3 would probably be the best. MP3, MP4, VMA? No, VMV? WMV? I can use all of them. I don't care about that one. But, like, I was specifically using sound alerts and sound alerts. I always bring out the really... Does Nako dance? I don't know. No, I don't think so. I have, as like on all my frames, I have one specific thingy-mabingy on. I'll say, by the way, chat. Oh, you are doing the narco dance. I mean, like, swing your hips, girly pop. Chat. You know, something is hunting us. I don't know if you already saw the comments and the posts and everything, but something is hunting us. Dog days are back. I don't know what to tell you, but dog days are back. And with that, we have to suffer again. They did change a few things, so let me first read to you what they actually did change before saying anything. So first and foremost, event changes. Summer fun is never complete without a few tweaks to really soak up the joy. Here are some changes you can expect this year. Glyphs in Naka shop have been reduced to 175 Nakak pearls to 30 pearls. The soaked on projectile speed has been increased to hit your target that much faster. In the Floaty of Fury event alerts only, the Noodletron will benefit from increased attack speed. We have also reduced enemy level to compensate for the attack power of the Noodletron. So, the only thing that I still find a little bit sad that they did not change, that they did not adjust. Yeah, that they did not adjust is actually the way assists are working. I would have really, really liked if they had changed the way assists work. Assists, and I don't know exactly anymore, but assists work like your teammate need to injure the enemy, I think roughly in the last 3 seconds to count as an assist. Which makes, in my opinion, playing Dark Days in a group really annoying if you have someone that is playing really aggressive and you're someone that, and I will point it out, I'm one of them, really struggles to find any enemy on the map because they are literally, even with enemy highlight, colorblind. I'm not colorblind, by the way. I'm over-exaggerating here. But, I have an actual really struggle to find anyone and then killing anyone. And if you then have someone that feels like is jumping constantly in front of you, and you feel really annoyed by that, and I'm sadly someone that gets annoyed. Okay, I simply have to say that, chat. I'm not always a chill person. I am getting easily frustrated, okay? I'm someone that is getting frustrated at a lot of things. I'm not always a chill person, so sometimes I'm just me. I can't change who I am. It is sometimes a struggle, okay? Usually what you want to do is you do want to bring Predators, right? Because Predators and movement speed actually does benefit, I think at least. But nothing else affects it. For the attack speed is only affecting for these alerts here. The Dog Day alerts that I don't see. But for these missions, they don't affect. It's only the popping up alerts. So there's a slight difference. Also, I am feeling cooked right now. Don't forget to hydrate, chat. I don't know, Jack. Potential. Usually it was no passive apply. Okay, last year, if I remember correctly, no passive applied. No, did passive apply? Because I remember everyone was playing Wisp. Wait a second, I think everyone was playing Wisp because the passive did apply. Let's test that. The best way to test that, or to see if passives are applying, in my opinion, is Wisp. Because Wisp is pretty easy to see, right, if a passive applies or not, because you do see the whole shebang. Maybe not that Wisp, we're playing the other Wisp. Because she gets the all glittery. I do want to have the base health one. Do I have a base health one? Not really, but here at least I don't know. Mods usually don't apply, so I don't know. So what the fuck is this build? Yeah, mods don't seem to apply, I was about to say, but what did I try to do with this? I'm not even questioning myself here anymore. I have random builds on my frames. I need to start naming my builds. So the question is, does the Predator speed apply? Does Archon shots apply? And I probably tested something there, Jack. For sure, I did test something. I probably tested something with armor stacking, but like, I can't tell you for sure what I did test there because there was something with mecha as well. So yeah. Anyway, I personally would prefer, but like, okay. Let me do this one first solo. I kind of want to like start and like slowly. Also, it does not matter if I do. With passive does not work. I'm pretty sure it did last year, but I could be wrong. Maybe they patched that. I don't have like. I was trying to find the notes from last year, but okay, I can't use blue. Okay, noted. I need to like change my colors to like a different color because like holy fuck, I don't see anything. I was like, how do I through? Okay, that shit is still. Oh, I'm nearly that. I need a different color, please. Yeah, Wisp passes does not apply. Do you agree? I see that. Yeah, Wisp passive definitely does not apply. Oh, not you, jumpy boy. Best goal is still to, by the way, to jump. Remember where these balls are and just jump between these balls and like hit enemies with them. That is still the best because they are like nearly like one-shotting enemies. So the best thing you can do is like actually like run back and forth and try to pick them up. They have a little bit of a weird throw curve. I do have to say that. They're not like flying straight. Well, like, we will see how that turns out. See that? Like, they're actually going like downwards a little bit. I like that the weapon swap takes ages. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in, welcome in. I hope you're doing amazing. Okay, I need to like. Oh wait, did they increase the radius of that one? No, they would have said if they increased the radius, but like that feels like a nice big radius. Okay, I do need to reload. I could have hit it to like. I can't aim. I still can't aim with this weapon because I for my life don't know how to shoot this weapon because of like. It's not a hit scan weapon, right? So it has like, it's like a projectile weapon, so it travels, but the travel of the projectile is so slow. I know that they said they changed that, right? But it still feels like so slow. I don't know what to tell you, like. I wish it was better. Oh. I wish I was better. I mean, we have 29. I actually did. Maybe I should have checked how many I need. How many kills do I need? Also, biggest issue is actually, I do think that due to it not being steel path, obviously. Also, I still have like 1.5 minutes left. How many enemies am I supposed to kill? Nah, chat. Okay, chat. We have a good chit chat today. Full timer. Do you think they like added like a sneak point again? Because like, I don't think that worked out, but like. Don't tell your mama. Wait, I'm your mama, but don't tell your mama. I forgot that they're kind of climbing. Ow. Oh, hi. Where did I jump to? Oh, I still need to, like, refill my water. Hey, where's a refill spot there? I feel like maybe that is actually, like... Don't do that at home, kids. How's it going? We just started. How are you doing? How's it going? Welcome in. We just literally did the first mission. And I'm already complaining. That's the funny thing. We literally just started. I'm already complaining about, like, the Soaktron is shit. I'm too used to, like, hit scan weapon where I don't need to aim. And apparently I can't drink because I spilled my coffee. Ew. You know. We got a whopping, ladies and gentlemen. 10 pearls. I am so proud of ourselves. Hey! I assume a cat playing a water-based event with dog in the name. We got it now, worries. Oh, we got 25 extra. Maybe I'm just a cat in disguise, you know? And actually, what actually am I? Also, just for like today, I do feel like, you know, you're getting something for free, you know? We going to the right side. Oh, that one is not correct. Okay, I need to correct that in a second. And I do want to show you, if I find the right button. I know which button I'm looking for. Actually, I don't know which button it's all like on the second page. It is on the second page. You're getting for free a floaty today. Just because, like, you know. So long? What do you mean so long? I'm sorry that I'm looking for buttons. My bad. The missions are 5 minutes, yeah. So, from last year to this year, and I only played so far one mission. But I wish they would have changed the assist. How they count assists, right? And I wish they would have reduced the mission time of 3 minutes. Generally. Don't make me run 5 minutes at a time. But yeah, hey, you know, did you know, like, that we have a floaty? No. We have, like, double duck. We are ducked up. Wait, is that, like, weird? No, I don't want to, like, ignore that if that is, like, a weird term or something. I was just, like, actually pointing out towards, like, ducky. Oh, we could also, like, try to, like, slam. Okay, chat. To be fair, that is low level. That is not... Can slam one hit at, like, level cap. I can slam one hit at, like, the highest tier of the mission. Because that was not possible last year. That's why the floaty bolts were so good. Give me a minute. Okay, because that is the bigger question. Because last year, you had to 2-tap them at, like, higher level. That's why the, like, floaty bolts got so good, because they one-shotted and had AoE radius. Right? So you were able to, like, group them on a certain stone, like that, you know, and just, like, throw them down. And who needs to aim when they can just noodletron them to death? Wait, you could just noodle them to death? Oh, yeah, I don't think they did themselves a favor with that. Or that was a hidden message. That was for sure a hidden message by the... You can't tell me otherwise. That was not... Also, like, nobody scripted me. I wanted to change my color. Why about you know let's start swinging? Oh god, chat, behave. That you have to behave. That can't be. We can't show us from like our bad side. We have to like noodle to the wind. You know, don't just free swing your noodle. Can't do that. No one hit at the highest difficulty. I assumed so. That's kind of why you want to like use the like water bolts. Oh, I'm dying. No. I'm bad. You have a pretty long time of invulnerability after you die. That's actually kind of nice. Hi Juno, how are you doing? How's it going? Welcome in, welcome in. Hope you're having an amazing day. No, they dodged me. They did indeed dodge me. Also, biggest disadvantage of like slabbing is still the like uneven underground, let's be honest, because like, what do you mean I didn't hit that one? Or that one. Or that one. Or that one. Okay, did I hit that one? Never mind. Hello? Anybody home? Oh, there's someone home. Just got on Warframe, so what is new? Doctor is returned today, so get in your bath suit and noodle the enemies to death. Blame chat for that bad joke. Okay, can I have a little bit less skill issue, please? I would say that is definitely chat's fault. For sure. But like, as always, this event is amazing. I'm so glad they brought that back. There's like so much variety in this game to like dumbfoundedly running around in circles, throwing water bombs for 5 minutes at a time at enemies to farm thousands of the pearls. I'm so glad we got this event back. I am enjoying this event a lot. And the thing is, you know, every year I'm telling myself I will play more of it because I do want to have more of the cute water bowls. Like these things here, you know, I want to have more of them in my ship. Every year I'm telling myself this year I will actually farm more of them instead of like crashing out after like 2 days of this event. But, you know, the amount you need... Okay, they did remove the amount that you need for glyphs, right? So I call that a win already. Okay, can you stop dodging? That is sus. There you go. He's scripting. He's for sure scripting. You can't tell me different. Meow. Hi, Chef. How's it going? How you doing? Welcome back. The overall value of these missions are insane. Oh, I didn't want to play that again. I wanted to look at my email. My inbox message. Cute. It is warm, chat. I'm trying to complain less. Okay. I will silently sweat my butt off.
My executioners are all dressed up and ready for fun. They look
It's hot where I am. I mean, like, I do define 30 degrees Celsius as hot as well. Oh, a water slide race for next year, like Ollie's race course. Wait, that would be cool. I do agree. I do agree. I like that idea. That would be like really cool. I like that. But yeah, it's currently 30 degrees Celsius in my apartment, so you are in this chat and that's the reason you're hot. True. Chat is adorably it's adorably hot. No, it's adorable and hot and cute and a good snack. I just need to decide who I snack first. That's the main reason. I need to like decide who I'm going to snack first. Yeah, if I'm getting hungry. By the way, continued on planning things for my birthday. What game is your favorite community game besides obviously Warframe, if you consider Warframe a community game? But like when you think about the classic type of community game, but like what is, you know, your classic favorite community game? What are you considering? No, we need to like redefine that question. What is, in your opinion, even a community game? Because I do have to think about that. What is even like a community game? Because I'm not really like a community person, and I'm not really like a social person. I'm more of a like lonely knight, lonely warrior in my little book niche. I'm a little book corner and like never coming out, you know. Well, like also one-tapping them when I'm like, okay, that's awkward. Can you stop dodging? I'm trying to experiment something. I did saw you. It does need to be a heavy attack to one-shot them, actually. It does need to be like a heavy slam. Oh, hi. How did I miss that? I literally saw the radius literally make him trip and I still missed it. Because the only community games that I know are Leave a Company, Repo, and Peak. I think are legit the only quote-unquote... You never really play community games? Yeah, me neither. That's the thing, I also don't really own any community games, so I'm kind of curious. So the only ones that I do own are Repo, Lethal, and Peak. Peak I like, actually. I never played Peak in a big group, but Peak I kind of like. Oh wait, sketchy contract. Wait, there's technically a sketchy contract, which is kind of like Lethal, but I don't think you can like mod sketchy, so... But I don't know if that's also like a classic. Oh, Lockdown Protocol, I think? But I'm bad with that type of game where you like need to like fight against others because I'm usually instantly dying because like I don't pay attention to stuff like that and I don't like the same as Among Us. Okay, to be fair, Among Us on like Protocol, like Lockdown Protocol, where you need to like fight each other is not my type of games because like I dislike going against each other. I'm not like a good PvP person. I really dislike PvP. I think I'm just bad at PvP. If it's not straight up like fight in your face, then maybe, but this like weird Among Us, like no. Also, I will say that Among Us is kind of like unfair if you have someone that actually like knows how to play Among Us and like take advantage of certain things, and then you have like someone that never played Among Us. You know, the difference in Among Us is just like too insane. Like you can't really, there's no ranking system in Among Us. I don't know, that's probably like a little bit like too far taking, right? But it just makes like Among Us a really weird game sometimes when you have someone that has like literally no clue how the game works and then someone that plays like thousands of hours in Among Us. Victory! I'm so glad that we won. I don't have to do that again. It would have been like kind of embarrassing if I... Not embarrassing. But like, I don't want to do it again. Okay, now we can do the highest. Is 4 the highest mission? Four is the highest mission, right? Yep. Alright. So that means we can like go in now as a group. If anybody wants to join for, you know, Dog Days mission 4, feel free to like, you know, join. Because we like to suffer in a group, right? Exactly. Alright. Let's go. Let's see how that goes. Oh, there's a stone. Let's get wet and wild? Excuse me, stone? That sounds wildly inappropriate. Oh, you're playing Araxia. Cute. I forgot to change my colors. So if you want DM me, sounds about right. Sounds about right. You know, make a big, happy friend group. I'm already dead. I hate this game. Okay, I need explosions. I need the hard gold. I can't do that the other way. I can't play fair. I can't aim for my life. I need to do that one. Daddy can't join Warframe trying to cheer some buddies up and playing on Pallet. How's Pallet girl going? What are you doing in Pallet right now? You stole my kill! What do you mean you got that kill? I was literally shooting at that one. And I didn't even get an assist because like... This game is so dog shit. Exploring? Ooh, did they have new areas? The Dog Days? 4 kills! Let's go! Did you see that? Did you see that? Did you see that? I hit a bomb. 4. I hit a quadra. I think that will be like the only good thing that I ever do. Monster kill! Quadra kill! Also, like, don't shoot at me. I need to reload. I mean, it's Dog Days, so it's dog shit. Valid. Hey, that's actually so introducing. They made us like rage and, you know, on purpose, you know. They make us all ragey. What do you mean my ball didn't hit? Oh, where are my assists? I'm trying to, like, you know, do good for once. Okay, that would probably be the only game where I'm doing good and then I'm, like, calming down because it's way too exhausting to, like, trying to, like, do any shit at this game. Like, generally. So probably I played before official release, so I'm still figuring out everything. Oh, I feel ya. Like, I did play, don't get me wrong, but, like... I had no clue what I was doing. People were rushing around me. So I was like, just like barely hanging on my life and people were like, yeah, just level up. and catch pulse, and I was like, huh? What am I supposed to? I mean, I kind of like, yeah, I'm supposed to catch pulse, but like, half of them kicked my ass because apparently I went into the wrong area. What do you also like? What do you mean they increased the projectile speed? I still need like nearly like a whole magazine to kill a single enemy. Was my aim like? I probably need to like aim for like headshots. Like I'm bad at headshots. Can I have a hit scan weapon? Can they be so kind of give me like a hit scan weapon? You did see how far I am to the side to actually aim like hit that? Something feels wrong. Can I have... Oh yeah, the augers. Oh no, I would take that too. Yeah, auger sounds like a good idea. Just going big boom. Double. Oh, I only hit one. Oh, I didn't press the fast reload button. Yikes. Wee! Wee! Oh. Victory! Victory!
Best out of how many have
I'm getting shot.
do it again? Make
I'm getting shot. Just slightly moved around. Just slightly moved around. Alright, that was enough sweat for like one whole like event. How many pearls did I get out of that one? 100. Okay, like you need to get 50 kills to get 137. How does it math out? Are you're getting 4 pearls per kill, right? Right? I don't know if I had like any assists. I don't know if I had any assists to be fair, but like... Yeah, that means you got assists in Azuna. That means you got assists somehow because you shot and I just I don't know. Which is bullshit because like the assist rule is like you need to like damage them within like 3 seconds or something. Okay. How warm is it outside? I did post, by the way, a new short today. Not short today, that's actually wrong. It's still 28. I did post a new Twitter post, which is like an Assassin's Creed thingy mappingy. It's not really edited. I think I need to edit these things more. But I still wanted to post something today because like I thought like better like something posted than like nothing posted, so I'm lagging a little bit behind on posting lately. You know, the heat is making me unwilling to work. You will hope you get... my Twitter is dead. I don't know why. Like, me and Twitter, we are not hitting. We are not friends. I don't know why. I can't tell you why. I still forgot to change the colors. God. Okay. Hi, Hacky. That is not the slightest bit better. Maybe a pink? Still lumber maxing? Okay, pink works better. A pink works better. Hey, Hey, if you're running enemy highlight, I highly suggest any form of bright pink. That seems to be the best color regarding contrast to the blue and gray. And probably having your effects higher, but like if I have my effects higher, I'll probably get really fast, really unhappy. Anyhow, I run yellowish on 33. But like, it's, yellow could actually also work. Maybe, actually. How did I dare not get like an assist? Because like, I literally shot that enemy right before you. I run neon green. Green, I feel like does not work here with the water. Usually I run blue and I'm fine with blue, but blue does not work with, you know, the event. To be fair. Has like a glow to it, it's easy to see. Underwater maps here, really? Like in a lot of areas I would agree, but like with the blue tint here on the map, I don't know. I was like running like a blue-greenish thing, like a turquoise minty type of thing, and I feel like I was not able to see that really well. But maybe that is just me. But maybe that is just me for this. How did I not hit you? Maybe due to graphics? Excuse me, my graphics are really beautiful. I even ran like sunlight and fog. Okay, the fog is actually making everything work. Like the sunlight and fog makes everything so much worse in my opinion due to like the sun actually reflecting and everything. But like I have really high graphics in Warframe. You know what I meant? No. I feel offended now for no particular reason. You know, just because I can. Ow. Bruh. What you mean, bruh? Oh, baby, that was a quadra kill. That was a late quadra kill. That was a last second quadra kill. Let's go. Oh, I have Bloom turned off. I have Bloom turned off because I hate Bloom. And I have Bloom turned off, but like Shadows turned on. Anish. The burning eyes, yeah. Bloom is not my friend. Anish. Just so like you're aware, with 2 missions we have still not farmed enough to buy a single cool rolling plushie thingy because they're like 350. Which makes me sad. Because they're freaking 350. What did they add new? They did add new. New glyphs. A compressor skin, a Daemon Daybreak Daybreak Sugatra, a Bobanico Daybreak skin, a Dax Sandana, a Magister skin, and an Honoria. Colors, yeah, Color did that on mission. I'm like, I did put the forum link on top there if anybody want to check it out. I did link you the forum so you can like read in peace what they did change. I still missing some like last year because I didn't finish farming everything last year because I got so frustrated at the event. I can't. This projectile weapon is just... I can't work with projectile weapons. Like, low-key, I don't know what to tell you, but like... You still have 2,000 points. I'm so glad that you have 2,000 points. I'm so glad for that. I just find the, like... projectile weapons so... oh, so annoying. I know that they changed the, like, projectile speed, but, like, still. Did I not? Oh, it's because I died, I didn't actually get them. That's sad. I lost them because I died. Also, I feel so slow. If it does feel like Predator is actually not applying with, like, how slow I am. Wait, am I not picking them up? I'm pretty sure I walked over them. There we go. It's not twice that I walked over them and did not pick them up. Weird. Weird. Well, there's another one here. Cute. In the end, I still have to say, this event is like... I know that you're not supposed to farm everything on this day, like... on this event, like day one. This day is like... that... This event! Gosh dang it. This event is here for like 40 days, right? I'm fully aware of it. But I still think this is one of the like most annoying farms in the game. And I'm really glad that they did not add anything like important to this game. Besides like cosmetics, because like... in my opinion, this event is like suffering. I find it generally really horrible. The only reason I'm still trying to be motivated because I do want to have more of the plushies. The thing is, like, I'll need to farm so much to actually be able to get the plushies because, like, I'm so freaking behind in buying everything. Acid shells is cool. The thing is, acid shell you can like really easily, like not really easy, but you can farm acid shell. You don't have to do the event. It's a cool way to get it if you don't want to farm her, but you can like simply do normally the boss. You don't have to. It's not like the Halloween event where it was the first time that the Akakura mod came back, right? Or something like that. So, it's expensive, but I might have to very hard take that I think a lot of people will gather pitchforks on me for it. No, this event is like suffering. I said that last year. I got so... Last year I was actually really raging on this event. I tried to not rage this year. But like, last year I was really raging at this event. I've also found that the weapon is actually like... It's obviously... Like, I know I'm repeating myself. It's obviously not a hit scan weapon. It's a projectile weapon, but like... Even though they increase the projectile speed, it still feels... really bad. I don't like the weapon. Which is probably like connected to my aim and everything, but... Not really something I enjoy. So, but I want this. The thing is, like, I simply want the stuff. So it's like a weird combination of like, yeah, obviously I keep going. A little under 1K for the scene. That is so expensive. But the thing is, I have to say that for Plague Star, right? If you would spend the same time on anything else what makes you like money, like plot, if you would spend the same dedication and time that you spend into Plague Star because you buy this like pre-built former into anything that makes you plot, you would have like, you know, a lot of plot simply available. I always never understand the people like, oh my god, I need to farm like 1,000 former from there. Instead of just like farming plot. I'm not saying you have to buy plot, I'm saying you can just invest the same time. And I mean like literally also like the trading. And Warframe Market, I have to point that out, Warframe Market is a third-party option. I am fully aware of that. But it makes it so easy to trade, and people are like on a lot of things. And like even if you just make like 50 plat a day, but like it's still fine. Arcane worlds are fine, arcanes are fine. Just because I'm coming from a point where I'm saying, yeah, the arcane market is shit, does not mean that you need to agree. You can still sell your arcanes. I'm just watching from a different perspective of value on a lot of things because I like also sold a lot of things to a different value. But you can even like sell prime parts for like ducat value. Or ire. If they would, oh my god, they would make so much money if they even just average farming ire. If they would put the same dedication into ire farming, they would make money. They would make so much money. Also, thank you so much for the 65 stream streak. I really appreciate it, Tiara. Thank you so much for being here. I like being amazing. Hello, how's it going? How you feeling? Ooh, this night. Okay, the thing with night is, but it's also one of the most exhausting one, Jack, because if you want to proper farm ire, right? If you do the cedar strat, you do need to actually know what you're doing. You need to like know the rotation. Hi, Danielle. You do need to know the rotation, and you need to like kinda learn how to do it semi-effectively. And you don't, the thing is what people like are mad at it, that you don't get the same amount of it anymore as you were used before the rotation change. So people are like kind of mad at it, but it's still not bad. You just don't get like 100 ire per hour anymore. You only get like 40 an hour. You just completed new ward Emma0, which is also dumb. Here's how far you can get. Now, you can get really far, you just can't do... you can't get to Steel Path. That is simply not possible. $362 master points away from Legendary 4? Hell yeah! What are you missing? Hey, look at that. The enemy is simply running away from my projectile at this point. I don't know what to tell you. Like, okay, my aim is bad. I'm aware, but like, please tell me what. Okay, chat, you need to give me tips. What am I like doing wrong with this weapon? Like, the enemies are just running away from my projectile, and then I need to reload. Is my aim that bad? I'm trying to aim for the hat, I promise. And my aim is not horrible. If you look at my Resident Evil gameplay. They're cheating? I mean, like, that's not the point I want to make here. Hello? I know that I'm supposed to collect the balls. I'm fully aware of that. But, like, the thing is, like, the back and forth walking takes really long. And, like, the enemies are not grouping. And we're, like, 3 people. So, I don't know. It's not that effective, I feel like, to use the balloons when you're with 3 people. Like, aiming higher? You can't... The thing is with, like, slamming, you don't one-tap them. You have to double-tap them, and that's, like, why it's kind of not worth to do it. 1 in extra? You can join if you want to, sure. If you do exclamation mark IGN, you will find my in-game name. You can send me a message and I will like invite you next round. Ah, no! Oh my god. But yeah, I probably have to like aim higher. Alright, I said that. Well, now like, okay. Me. Oh god, that's what I mean when you like when they're walking sideways. Like my water like follows me so slowly. I want my beam weapons. I want my hit scan weapons back. I'm sure that they're like freaking better water pump thingy weapons out there than this shit. They cheaped out on the like water weapon. They should have bought better ones. You know, when like in the water park, you know, kids were there was like the cool water weapons was the new ones that you were like seeing in the like advertisement, you know, stuff like that. And we got like the secondhand old ones, the shitty ones that you get from like, you know, a magazine type of thing. For sure. That was a triple. That could have been a quintuple, but like it was only a triple. But they did split up a little bit too much. And that one walked on those. I'm not even trying to hit you up there. Ah, get me out of here. A super circus Silverfic? I have no clue. Honestly, I have no clue, Stone. Like, generally, no idea. Oh, good. Yeah, Danielle, I did assume. Did you do the missions beforehand? Because you can sadly only like join for mission 4 if you did like the other 3 missions beforehand. Hi, Zio. How you doing? How's it going? Can go through? Oh, cannot deliver. Yeah, I can't invite you for a second. I don't know why. Easy day? You had an easy day? Nice. Okay, I can invite Stone, so... Oh, there we go. You think? Good. I mean, like, it's good if you think it was an easy day, right? So that usually means, you know, it was kind of chill, right? What's up, banana? How you doing? How's it going? Banana na na na. Banana na 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 na. How often do you hear minion jokes? Banana, generally. How often do you have to live with minion jokes? Banana na na na. Una na 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 una na. Oh na 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 oh, na na na. That's what I made, by the way. Stop running in circles around me like a berserker. Unana, una. It's the first. Really? You called freaking banana? What do you mean you hear it for the first time? I can't believe you. That has to be like fault. Hi, my name is Runa. I do bad jokes. If you didn't know me. Why are you holding a pistol to my head? Why are you putting me into danger? I feel like I don't deserve that. I wasted a balloon. I wasted a balloon. I can't. Some of them are like turning too quick. I can't shoot them. Some are just spinning around me. I can't do anything against it. They're breaking my neck. My primary ability is good gameplay, secondary is bad joke, passive for cuteness. I mean, that's good. I have a passive, that means I'm OP. You know, because I'm like, you know, good. You know, I'm simply that good. Also, I appreciate that you think that my gameplay is good. Oh. I appreciate that. You say skill issue, but your words. What do you mean skill issue? Skill issue in what? I'm showing you skill issue. I'm too adorable to have skill issue. You're better than Rhino. Stop running away from me! Spinning? I can't spin. I already kind of gave up on that event. I'm already over it. Like, generally. I'm already so over in this event. Because, like, what do you mean? Like, I need a whole magazine if I, like, only land body shots and then I'm getting killed in the time. I hate this event so badly. And it's day one of this event. I don't want to play it. I don't even find it funny. They did add some skins for certain weapon. Like, how did I not hit a single time there? Like, sometimes I'm genuinely wondering, how did I not hit a single time? Like, generally, like, how did none of my shots hit? I'm tired. Like, obviously you can run for the balloons, but I'm so tired of running to the balloons. Hey, Clover, welcome in. How are you doing? How's it going? Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. I hope your raiders are doing amazing. You had a nice travel here. Welcome in. Hi, Technomain. How's it going? How you doing? My name is Runa, and we are playing Dog Days, and I hate it. Hey, Presley? No Omniformers? No Omniformers, no. But there's never like... The only like game relevance are like 4 mods that you can get. Thank you for the shout out mods, I appreciate it. I don't hate dogs, don't say that. But this event is stupid. I wanna have a projectile weapon. No, not a project. The gun could be better. The gun is awful. When I have House Speed Warframe, we like Dog Days is back. Hi, okay. Revolutionary. It would make the event way more fun if you don't feel like the water... I mean, like, it kind of makes sense how, like, you know, water gun actually works, but it feels just simply awful. You can only get them from the car. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in, welcome in. He was very picky what to get from this event. I want to have more of these floof balls. Give me a Zara and a side. I like this event. We were talking about it. I want to have an Orcus water gun. I definitely want to have a Orcus water gun, yeah. So we can do like... Cancel the streamer? Why do you want to cancel me? Oh, you mean Omniformer? You can't get Omniformer. The only way to get already pre-built Omniformer is ETA. That's the only way to obtain already built Omniformer. To be fair, that's the only way to like get built Omniformer. You can't get ETA, Elite Temporary Academia. Academia. ETA from 1999, the Elite version. That's the only way. In Reward Pool 2 and 3, so from the 2nd and the 3rd mission, you die so fast, they change your build. Change your build to for survivability. As simple as... I'm okay, as simple as that, but like, build your frames for survivability. So, shield, regen mods. Bring something that helps you to survive. Bring ACC Deriga. Bring your Dante Specters. Have health tanking, so health conversion, adaptation, a big health pool, armor. You know, there's like 1,000 things you can do to survive easier in ETA. Depends on the frame you're playing and also a little bit on the weekly modifier, I would say. Take care, Clover. Thank you so much for leaving community with me. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Just don't die. Exactly, Zero. You got it. You got the point here. Hi, sir. How's it going? How are you doing? Thank you for the luck. I appreciate it. Hey Miko, how you doing? How's it going? Thank you so much for the raid message. I hope you had a nice travel over here. My greeting messages would be so much like nicer if I actually pronounced my word correctly. Instead of like mispronouncing words consistently. I promise you, my words are only getting stuck on the way from my brain to my mouth. Nothing questionable happening here. You know, the Runa extra is really slow today because it's hot. And not the like spicy hot, it's like the like melting, you're getting uncomfortable hot type of thing. I wish I could. Okay, no, I'm not saying what I wanted to say because that is probably like, you know, you would all misunderstand what I wanted to say. I wanted to say something, but not in a sass way. But I know you would all like completely, you know, get that like wrong in your head. I wanted to say I wish I could like stream out of my shower, you know, like consistently sitting in a cold bathtub, but like not the typical bathtub streams, okay? Well, it was not meant in the typical, you know, type of bathtub streams. It was actually just meant like sitting in a bucket of like cold water type of thing because it's like too warm to do anything else. Which is probably not the healthiest for my computer equipment. Hey, yo, bathtub stream? Well, I mean, like, I'm already, like, in a swimsuit, so we're not that far. Showering ASMR. Look. You know, that's the only thing that you hear when I, like, drown you with my microphone. No, when I drown my microphone. It is really hot. I have like currently like 30 degrees Celsius in my apartment. Dude, it is really uncomfortably hot, yeah. It is actually like bad. Yeah. It's bad. But it's okay, we will survive. It's just like you sweat. You're warm and you sweat and everything, so... You have 2 5-bullet fans going full power mode. The thing is, fans are not helpful if all they're doing is just like shooting around hot air, right? I do also have like, I have like a mini table fan right in front of me, and I have a big one in my bag that is like rotating the air in my apartment. But it's like 30 degrees inside my apartment, right? So there's not much like, you know, air. You know, the fan can... Hi, Rami! The air can like actually like circulate. Besides blowing, you know, cool air, like warm air at me. Eventually will cool down. Or physics dynamics, because you're adding energy to like, you know, movement, you're actually heating up the air even more because there's friction against the blades, so it's getting hot because power can't get lost and it's moving, and the energy from the motor of the fan blades are also heating up, so you're actually producing more heat than you did before. Potential. By the way, I pulled that out of my ass. I have no clue about. Like, there's probably like a idea behind that. Like, don't get me wrong, you can probably like do calculate that, but nah, yeah, like, you know, prove me that I'm wrong. Where's your doctor thesis about this? Huh? Because in theory, that's the issue with solar panels. Solar panels are actually really bad for the environment, for the direct environment where they're placed, because solar panels are actually destroying the direct environment where they're placed because they're heating up the area around them so badly. So there's no type of like plants or animals that can survive direct areas of the solar panels. So they're kind of like shit. Besides that, they obviously are like a great way to like, you know, gain, you know, energy. Don't get me wrong, but like the direct influence of solar panels of the environment where they're placed is, you know, questionable. And needs to be long-term wise looked at. There goes the companies. The thing is like, it probably still outweighs a lot of other things, right? That's the point. it's just like the direct influence of it. Why would you put a plant on, not the plant on the solar panels, but a lot of the times when you're going, like at least on in Germany, you will find solar panel plantage, which are huge areas along a street, like an outside street, outside of the city, right? And they are simply put on dirt, like on the like areas, like on like an open field. And the thing is, usually on the open field, you have a lot of insects, birds, like close to a forest. So you have all of the forest animals living there. You have rabbits, all of these things, right? And all of these will not be able to live there anymore because the grass is completely burning, right? There will be no grass growing because the floor underneath the solar panel is being actually burned, like physically burned, right? Better putting them on rooftops. I don't know about that thermodynamic. If you, in theory, if you put like on every roof in a city, if you would not overall heat up a city even more, because cities, due to the way cities are constructed, they're already like hotter than like if you're not in a city. That sounds like really worded, but like the city is already heated up more because they don't have a good air fluctuation due to cities not having too much concrete that are heating up and don't have a way to like cool down, right? Because they don't have enough plants, they don't have enough fluid around that actually could cool them down. I do wonder if, you know, solar planets would in theory do the same by like, you know, overall heating up the city even more. But I never was too much into thermodynamic, so I probably could not give you a proper answer to that. Hi Mike! How you doing? How's it going? I only learned a little bit about that. You still haven't passed it? What have you not passed? Thermodynamic? I sneaked around it. I didn't have to take it. I went a different route in my degree. Thermodynamics sucks. I'm so glad that I don't have to take it. That I somehow go around it while, like, you know. I don't have to do it.
Let's do it again. Meat sucks.
But yeah. Still good. But like, no. Thermodynamics is not cool. Also, generally, is it even worth to try to get more than 30 kills? Because last round I got 46 kills, right? And I only get 5 pearls more last round. Well, I got 13 more kills? That somehow the math is not mathing. Wait, how does the math not wait. I don't know, the math is not mathing apparently. You got 444 this round? Fuck this game mode! I wanna cry. Gosh, I hate this. I'm so glad that you realize. Applied physics. Let me Google what that would be in German. I know what it is, like, if it's angewandte Physik, but like, we do have angewandte, but like, angewandte Physik is for us like semester, if you take it, it would probably be like semester 1 or 2. But it's also like except if you do the masters for it, they're generally. There's classics, so in German it's like classic physics and like applied physics, which is like klassische Physik and angewandte Physik, right? Whatever you like call it, it like highly depends. Like some of my stuff I also got like online from like online universities that simply had like their stuff available really easy. And I wanted to have like extra stuff because my issue when I like started my degree is that I didn't have physics for the last 2 years of my school year because I took chemistry and biology because my physics class was full, so I couldn't get into it. What's your favorite game mode? Void Cascade. Technical physics is probably like classic physics here, I would say. I did a 100 wave defense a few hours ago, and that one felt shorter than doing the Dog Days mission. I do agree. I'm already kind of giving up, like, I don't know. How did none of these shots hit? Like, generally, how did none of these shots hit? I'm so over this one. This will probably be my last one. I'm already getting like so annoyed at this shit. I can't play this event. I hate it too much. I genuinely hate it too much. I'm trying to stay chill, but I just... You were shooting blanks. I'm sorry, I'm not you. You know, when I'm pulling out my banana, I'm actually, you know, doing good. No, actually, wait, I'm not putting out my banana. I'm putting out my noodle. You know, I noodle them to death, swinging wildly from left to right. You know? The thing is, 4 missions don't even allow me to buy an extra plushie. I wanna have more plushies. Out here. I can't buy any of the new skins now. I'm so over the shit. Oh, it's so warm to like be annoyed. It's It's 3 missions for if they didn't change the price yet, like the vaults are like 450, I think. And that is without like thinking even about any of the new glyphs or any of the new skins. So I think I probably need, I don't know even how many. Thank you for the pities, I appreciate it. No bolts for you. I appreciate that you are encouraging me that much, Haku. I'm glad you have that much empathy in you. I have no clue, Stein. I have any. I send you the thunderstorm you're having to cool down. Whatever helps at the moment, honestly. Yeah, darling Hacker, that's why you have like 2,000 points, right? Because you can't be motivated about it. That's why you farmed the shit out of it, just to like show that you... You suffered once, no more. I mean, like with 2,000 points, you suffered more than once. Tell me how you get 2,000 points in one run, honestly. Nuke? What do you mean nuke? You can't nuke when the enemies are spread like shit because everyone is just running around like headless chicken. Look at that on my screen, how they're running after every enemy, so you can't even try to group them at all. I am not playing this event, dog shit. I don't care anymore. I'm calling out shit here. You need like 1 balloon per enemy with this. You have like no chance to do anything. Yeah, you can only play this event solo. Like, playing it in a group is just like, at least for me, I can't do it in a group. Thank you for joining for now, but like I need to do something else. I don't want to do this event anymore. I need to do something else for a bit. After Jade Consolation Farm, I don't know what I will do. I have no clue what I will do. I don't know. I need to think about what I want to do with Warframe. What do we have? What is available here, actually? Interception, mobile defense. No, thank you. Absolutely, the shit not. And nothing. Have you seen the date for the next death stream? No, I have not. Did they? Let me double check. I have not seen that. No, actually. They did not put that in the, like, game update part. On the no Warframe news part. Oh, it's in the Soulframe channel. I do have Soulframe. Oh, it will be on Friday, September 4th. Okay. At 1 p.m.? Why is it at 1 p.m.? Wait, did they mess up the, like, time or something? The thing is, they're using the time bot, so, like, when you, like, you do see the time in your time, or at least you're supposed to see the time in your time. Why are they like, it's 7 hours earlier than usual? I'm confused about that. Interesting. Have they posted about that anywhere in the Wong channel? Is it an event or something? Okay, let me read. Alright, they said in this post, if you missed it on Dev Short 113, Steve spoke about some upcoming features with Prelude 16. We've got poppy bonding, fishing, and we hinted at some upcoming combat changes and rebalancing, which we will reveal more about later. And of course, even more graphical improvements, like hair shaders and improvement. As well, our creative director Geoff Crooks and associate art director Rosalie will be on Warframe's dev stream 197 on Friday, September 4th Friday of September 2026, 10 p.m. CET. That is CET for me. They have more to Cheddar Prelude 16 to keep your ears sharp at that time. Are they like at that point in Asia? I don't... Hard to say. For sure, it is for sure on September 4th, which is kinda sooner. It's like in a month. Like Friday in 4 weeks, right? So it's just like insanely early. Wait, that means it is insanely early for everyone in the US. I do assume, Inazuna, that there will be a proper post later in the Warframe channel as well, right? I do believe that. But that means it will be like... Oh, they are saying September 4th, 7 a.m. Eastern. Wait, that is like insanely early for like all of the US people. That is like... Yeah, but Zero, they did TennoCon for us till 2 a.m., right? That was for us till 2 a.m. They are starting in their time zone at 7 a.m. instead of the usual like afternoon 4 a.m. death stream. Holy shit, Skizzy. You might want to rewatch that one instead of like watching it, depending on the drops, because like that is not worth it. All honestly, I don't know. Maybe it is worth it for you, but like, that does not feel worth it to me. I like that I want to play a shield tank and then it's like no shield mode. Nice. That's exactly what I want. But yeah, apparently next dev stream is 4th of April at 4 a.m. Eastern, so EST.
Your target is the system mainframe. Deliver the payload.
Well, that will be lovely. I checked the Warframe stream side and there are pearl drops. Pearl drops for what? Yeah, we were thinking about that, Jack, but like out of my head, I don't know exactly when they are in Korea. But that is a potential.
We need to destroy the reactor.
Oh, yeah, but the drops are not on my website, so you're only getting the drops if you watch specific streamers, so you do have to double check which streamers you need to watch for that. You can get the drops from all Warframe streamers then. So you will have to double check that for yourself. What is, oh my god. So if you want to get some extra pearl drops, apparently go check out who currently has the extra pearl drops. Excuse me, am I allowed to destroy you? There we go. Today's nobody. Wait, too, if you watch primetime on Friday? If I think about it, I think about it, but like, it's usually not worth it to like remembering it and like actually like have to watch it at like, I don't know, midnight. Yeah, 3 times 75, but like for that I need to remember at midnight to actually turn it on. So, because prime time is like at midnight, from Thursday to Friday at midnight, and like, usually I do there's something else. Like, I am awake, that is not the issue, but it's more like remembering it. And usually I don't feel like, you know, actually remembering it. I don't know. Yeah, that's absolutely true. I am a night owl. On most days. Defense and mobile defense. So that's all a no-go. It's a no-go. Okay, what else do we have available today? We should probably do missions. Let's actually start with that one. Why not? More annoying, absolute suffering missions. Oh, actually, no. What do we have for normal fishers? We do have... an exterminate for 20 minutes. Solid. Anybody wanna join for like a exterminate? Feel free to let me know. Also, hi Butterfly. Welcome in, welcome in. Let's go. We are wasting some well-earned relics. Because you can never have enough ducats. Collective suffering borders around 1,000 pearls. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad and thankful for that. I can't believe it. I'm speechless. Whereas will be exactly able to buy nothing. No, we are able to buy certain things, but like... nah. Alright. Let's go. You could buy almost every, but like... let's not think about it. Like, there is no winning for me. There is legit no winning for me. So I will try to not think about it. I can't tell you anything else at this point. This event is just dog shit.
There is a large platoon of Grenier Marines stationed here. Leave no one.
And I'm getting mad. And I don't want to be mad. It's way too warm to get mad. Okay. I don't want to get mad anymore. No Ragey Runa here.
That's it. You opened the relic.
Too warm and I'm too tired for Ragey Runa. Thank you for the hat pat.
The enemy is broken.
Let's go.
We'll get to extraction.
Thank you for the hydrate. Alright. The goal for today. What is actually our goal for today? Let's think about what we want to actually do in Warframe. Because like, what would we like to do in Warframe? We have like, what are our options? Our options are relic farms, which is like a great option, right? Relic farm, always amazing. We do want to probably at one point do at least a few of the syndicate medallions because we do want to prep for Citrine long-term wise, and we only have like 5-6 weeks or something to actually are getting back into like a lot of syndicate medallions. They're like, I already like The next frames I will run are Dante with Archicore that I already have prepped, and running another Warband setup around the 3, and that is both already prepped. I could technically build my Chroma, but my Chroma is in theory... No, I don't want to run Citrine. No, I never said Citrine. I don't want to do Citrine. Citrine is uncomfortable for level capping in my opinion. Also, like, I already have Citrine technically on the list, but I have not found a way to make Citrine comfortable. I can't tell you. I find Citrine, like, she doesn't have a good shear capability. Right? That's like the first ability. Like, saying you can spam your 1, I think. But, like, it's just simply not good. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in, welcome in. So for Citrine, I will have to think about something like long-term wise what you could do. I have not thought about Citrine, to be fair. Since I kind of already have her on the list of, like, did a run with her. I think I even did 2 runs with her. Calendar, but I think there was nothing good in the calendar, right? I don't mind calendar if there's something good in the calendar.
My readings indicate an increasingly dense neural network beneath the forest floor. This can only
I have we could do some demo standing. That's true. I would not say no to demo standing just because. I feel like instead of dog days, rather suffer with like demo standing. Also, we should recheck. Probably we should recheck Sanctum, I guess, also. We don't check on a regular time like Sanctum standing. Ooh, gold. Nice. It's so warm that even my cola is warm. Can you believe that?
mission complete. Excellent.
Even my freaking Coca-Cola is warm. I do have to say at this point, I think I actually like Pepsi more than Coca-Cola. I genuinely have to say I think I like Pepsi more. I was always a Coca-Cola fan, but like I think I like Pepsi now more. We don't have Dr. Pepper here, so I never had a Dr. Pepper. I don't know, maybe like you feel but then not anymore. So you went back to Coca-Cola? The Pepsi Lemon was definitely the one that won me over. It tastes crispier. It tastes less sweet and crispier. Oh no, you mean the hot? Yeah. No, I'm just surviving here right now. It's definitely the lemon Pepsi that won me over, but like it's overall, it just tastes crispier with less sweet.
My readings indicate an increasingly dense neural network beneath the forest floor. This can only mean one thing. A silver grove is in the bottom.
The AC finally won. Good. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear your AC won. I mean, the only room was out AC. Oh no! I hope it's not too bad, but like, I hope, you know, when you have all windows open or something, you know, then it's not too bad. You actually like get a little bit of like cool air in here. I probably will have to turn on the AC tomorrow when I like look at the temperature. Because tomorrow it's hotter than today, And tonight, the lowest temperature we're getting is like 23 degrees. Cool air from the like AC. Is it not supposed to like have cool air from the AC? Holy. Huh? Did I miss something? Pretty sorry that is almost crisp. I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know. Hi boy, how you doing? How's it going? How you feeling today? Oh, but like when I raise my arm, I feel like the other fan going on in my back, and that does feel already like a tiny bit cooler. Like, not that it's actually getting fresh air from the outside, but like you do feel like a little bit of fresh wind. Not cool, but fresh. Doing good. We're like slowly getting roasted besides that. Besides that, we are doing okay. No air here. I mean, like, I only get the air via, like, the fan. I have 2 fans running. Evaporating? What the f- Okay, so what type of story are you calling us there?
You have collected enough reactants to open your relic. You have broken their ranks and are on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction.
Oh yeah, so we could also like farm still like one of the pigments we're missing. We're missing like a few like pigments, but I already started one. But we need to check where like there like a lot of them are. Also, like I feel like the music is way too loud for you. I feel like I have to scream over it. That one is vaulted. The fan that moves the air blows over your skin and evaporate the swabs on it. The thing is that it's not true because the fan actually is not on my body. It's like going against my chair. The fan is going on in my background to like move air from the window into the room. To have like a constant like fresh airflow, if that makes sense. So I don't feel like I have the feeling I'm sitting in my like stinky air consistently. But yeah. Yep. Yeah. Who knows? Did you know? I don't know. I don't know. The thing is, okay. Started to rain just now. I feel like my coffee is not good anymore. I made the coffee this afternoon. I feel like my coffee is not good anymore. Boy, Jack, you're stinky. I think that's the main issue was like the heat. And please don't be disgusting. Be disgusted by it, but like I feel like my coffee is going bad so quickly. Oh, I have like fly nets in front of my window. Pretty easy solution against the mosquitoes. Just have like nets in front of every window so there can't be anything coming in. So then you will have no issues with that. So no mosquitoes for you. Or for me.
The enemy is broken. Well done. Now get to extraction.
F and some, then you know which windows you can open. Nice. That one is 25. That one is indeed 25.
Mission complete. Excellent
Right.
content.
So now for our journey off. I see we have still like maybe one more run. Are we actually making one more run? Are we making 2 more runs? I don't know how much more time we have on this. Maybe we get like something else we can rotate to after this one. But I need to like check if it's still up. It is up for 5 more minutes, and then we have a miso one, so we can swap to that one, honestly. So that's pretty good. We can like swap directly, like we can run one more of this one and then we're swapping to this one. So we're good, actually. I was worried for a second that we will not have like a good exterminate right afterwards, but we are. So all good. Nothing to worry about. We can keep going with an increased amount of farming. No, can't miss out on that one. Would be sad. Oh yeah, I continued like looking into what we want to like do for my birthday. I had the idea. So one idea was like community games. So we're doing like community games. That was one idea. The other idea was crowd control. Thank you so much for the 15 stream streak. I appreciate it. Thank you for being like here and supporting me. I appreciate it. But like, yeah, one idea was community games. That's why I asked about community games. And the other idea was about crowd control. When's your birthday? My birthday is on the 16th of August. So still a few days, but I want to kind of like do like a big event, and like I want to make it like fun and planning it interesting, you know. Not everything will happen directly on my birthday, obviously. I still need to think like what I want to do on my birthday and what I think that I plan around my birthday, if that makes sense, right? That's like 2 things that I need to think about it, and that's like a lot to like that like produces me stress, but like right? But yeah. The thing is with crowd control, I was thinking about like what could be like actually like a funny game. Oh, and I have like one other thing, but like I'm not sure what to think about that. So Elden Ring. I have not finished my Elden Ring journey. And the thing is, like, I don't want to, you know, I don't want to say we're like not finishing it, but I also looked into the convergence mod, and I know that the convergence mod is like kind of making the game harder, and I'm fully aware about it, right? They did release the Elden Ring Convergence 3.0 mod, right? But apparently that's making the game like so much more interesting. Because the Convergence mod in Elden Ring is like kind of like an overhaul of Elden Ring that adds way more weapons, dungeons, classes, and everything. So it kind of like, yeah, but it's a mod, by the way. It's a mod, right? It's not. Crowd control could be fun, but if you feel like a mod could help you enjoy Elden Ring, go for it. No, that's not like a mod to enjoy. It makes the game a lot harder, right? And that's like a completely different thing, because you're like, it's kind of not Elden Ring anymore while it's being Elden Ring, right? Because they're completely changing the map and everything. They're generally completely changing like the map, because they're adding classes, they're adding weapons, they're adding enemies. They are changing the map, they're changing dungeons. So it's like a lot more. Right? So they're making the game even bigger. Do you believe me? Oh, I believe you there. They're like people like probably. I mean, like, if you look at all of the speedrunners, I'm like a big fan of like speedrunners and bingo players. Right? So I mean, like, if you look at the speedrunners, right? They're finishing the game in like an hour or something. So yeah. What's a card control? Card control is when the streamer's playing the game and the chat had influence on if you can use the mouse, if you can use the keyboard, if you can throw at me, if I'm allowed to use certain things. There's like an app for it where you as a chat via like an extension can interact with what I can do. That is considered card control. And also you can like kind of set it up how much the people have influence on it. Like that kind of like absolutely depends on like what you're adding to and what not. And it obviously also like highly depends on the game that you're using for it. It's a dude who plays like one guy with each weapon, and daily like 400 and some, and he's playing, and probably will do the same on other sets. I mean, that's fair. I'm just saying, like, I'm not surprised that there are people like finished the Elden Ring over 300 times, because they're like, oh, some game, all good. But the thing is, like, people like speedrunners are finishing the game in under like an hour and 20, like an hour and 10, right? And they're like running the game every week or so to getting better and better, and like getting their own best time better and better. So, and if you like think about that's like one person, the fastest one is like 3 minutes of Elden Ring. That has to be a glitch. If you finish the game in 3 minutes, that is a glitch. That is not a proper accepted speedrun.
That's it. You opened the relic.
Yeah. I was talking about like us without glitches, because I think there's official like a I mean like also the like they set in different categories. Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah. But like for the standard, oh, Sevagov is kind of vaulted. For the standard speedrun, I think there are like really specific rules what is allowed and what is not allowed, right? So, and then there's like also like people that do like even speedrun like randomizers and everything. Is there like a game you always wanted to speedrun or randomize bingo, not to get the top score, just for the fun? I think it's only 5 bosses to complete Elden Ring. You need to do Margot, and you need to do Godric, and you need to have a second Great Rune, right? Then you need to get the medallion. It's like the definition what you consider a glitch, Haku. If it's like the Super Mario glitch up the stairs that you can glitch through the door, that is one thing, right? Or that in Sekiro, when you walk a specific line to then jump into the void, and you can weirdly, because technically there is water, you just don't see the water, and you're like able to glitch through the like floor because you are technically swimming under the building. That is also an accepted glitch, right? That is like 2 things where I'm like fine with. Hi, Crimson. But, or like the type of like jumping around a wall. But there's a difference between like that type of glitches and glitches that are like game breaking, because you need that weapon to then have that interaction to then. I don't know actually where the line for me is. It's probably for me, it's just a raw feeling. Morgoth, second time he got his rune, and then the second time the Malekith, Godfrey, Radagon, and Elden Beast. Gideon, you too, I forgot. Yeah, you do have to do Gideon, right? But the problem is like not any getting that, but the problem is probably the mixture of like getting at least enough stats that you're doing enough damage. I mean, like, I will not do any speedrun regarding Elden Ring, if you believe me that. I'm not good enough. Is there, like, any game that I could even, like, closest trying to, like... Like, do speed. I'm not good enough at any game to do speed run. I barely finish any games, to be fair.
Of Grenier Marine Station. Leave no one standing.
Borderlands 2. I don't know if, like, I do own this game, but I don't even know if it's, like, in my, like, genre to play. Because for me, it's, like, always a fine line. If I don't enjoy something, I get really easily frustrated. And then I don't really like to do them anymore.
To extraction.
Or, like, I'm not chilling. Less the base game subpar is doable, but it's a 2D platformer. I don't know how you about them. Say less. Game? Oh, that one. Fish. Who are we catching today? I'm like, for horror games, I already have a horror game that I want to play. For like a horror game, I generally already have a horror game I want to play. I want to play Songs of Horror. That's the horror game we will play. Let's take a minute, take your time. There's a speedrun in Minecraft where you fill up your inventory full. I mean, like, that's kind of funny. But, like, that's not the point. I'm not talking about speedruns, chat. I was talking about crowd control, okay? I don't plan to do a speedrun. I plan about, like, crowd control. There's a difference. Right? On what game? That's exactly what I'm, like, thinking about. I don't know yet on what I want to do. On which game I want to do the crowd control. I have no clue yet. That's what I was, like, talking about. Or that's why I'm, like, kind of, like, talking to you about it. Because I kind of want to have a little bit of, like... One you never play would go well. The thing is... Sadly, I have to say that, Altair. I don't own a lot of games. I generally don't own a lot of games. Go with a Monster Hunter. I actually did play Monster Hunter. I played Worlds and Wilds. And I can't stream Wilds because Wilds is way too demanding on my PC to be able to stream it right now. Then Rise, I don't like Rise. Rise looks horrible to play. I do own Rise, by the way, that's not the thing, but like... Also, crowd control on a Monster Hunter game just sounds miserable. I see poor, same. Yeah, games are expensive, I don't own a lot of them. Shit, you forgot Wilds? Hi, Hacker, we did want to play, like, actually Monster Hunter at one point, you know, but like... You kinda got sucked into Power World.
Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
But yeah, Rise does not look really interesting or like appealing to me. But like, yeah, I don't simply own a lot of games because they are expensive. So... You're too busy with Powered? I'm aware. Left 4 Dead? A zombie game? Also, like, does Left 4 Dead even make sense as a crowd control game? Also, that looks horrible. Okay, can we, like, agree that, like, that game, like... Just buys the fabric of time, then you will have enough time. True. Just get like the time turner or something, you know, so you have like more time to do everything. I will need to think about it. Because if you're like doing something, it's generally something I want to kind of enjoy, you know. What do you mean, Hacker? Zero's been here. It's been here. You know. He was not hiding or anything.
There is a large platoon of Grenadier stationed here. Leave no one standing.
How did the sandwich find inner peace? It meditated on its layer. There are better ones. There definitely are better ones. It's not a bad one, but it's definitely... That one is so good. I feel like it's not hitting the spot.
Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
Ooh, what about Minecraft versus like horror mod?
Well done. Now get to extraction.
No, then you would like troll me and kill me on purpose. The thing is, Shant, if I like give you like the little finger, you will just like purposely like try to like, you know, ruin my game. That is the issue like that I fear, right? I will give you the small finger and you will run it down. What do you mean only horror shaders? You bite off the shoulders? That is a big bite. If I was in a different mood, then it would probably be more mid, but I'm in a good mood and goofy mood today, so funny. Resident Evil also has crowd control. I'll nibble the finger. Wait, Resident Evil crowd control? I like Resident Evil 4. But like, are we replaying Resident Evil with crowd control? And I also, okay, the advantage of Resident Evil... The thing is, you kind of need to have a goal for Minecraft, right? Pretty much all jokes are funny to me today, unless it's really bad. Beat the dragon? Okay, wait, let me look at that. Resident Evil 4 crowd control. Oh, there is. Okay. You can change the color filter, change mouse sensitivity. You can damage Ashley, damage the player. You can turn on darkness. You can make Ashley smaller. You can decrease the enemy size. Okay, that's kind of funny. Wait, that sounds like actually stupidly funny. Okay, maybe rerunning Resident Evil 4 with crowd control could be like a call.
You have collected enough reactants to open the relic. The enemy is broken. Well done. Now get to extraction.
You can also make me small, and you can make me slow. Okay, the only thing I might would take out is the difficulty. That's probably the only... Can I, like, turn... I hope I can turn something off, because I don't want to have you that you randomly put it, like, to difficulty high. You can fully downward weapons. I hope someone fully upgrades my weapon after one. Oh, Son of the Forest is also like an idea. Give random ag. Okay, the thing is, what we will do, I will just write down crowd control game and we can then actually vote for it. Maybe that is actually the better idea. I will like look through which games would actually be like a proper idea. You can obviously give more ideas, right? That's not what I'm saying, but like, I might just write down what we have like for ideas. Also, how did we got from funk to baby monster? Excuse me, where's my funk? Huh? Can I get my funk back? Up the streamer, spawn enemy, yeah. Yeah, you do need points for something. I will need to look into that, all of that. When the time comes, I will write all of the info down, don't worry. Don't worry, we will write all the info down. My mods will need to work for once. My mods will actually need to put some work in for once. I have like a lot of shit for you to do actually. What do you mean work? Ew. Yeah, because one of the ideas I have mods is that people can that we're doing like reaction to like day or whatever, right? And but for that I do need you to like pre-check the videos. No work? What do you mean no work? Okay, then Ramad is not working. That's fine. Ramad is not like, you know. Okay, Rami, if you don't want to work, does that mean like you want to lose your sword? Because if you're not work, then you're not no swordy sword. You know. Right? Right? You watch interviews for 12 hours a day. Some swordy sword? There is no some. There's either like all or none. I can't find the middle way there. I can either give you all or nothing. Oh, is there like, okay. Is there for the Rising a crowd control game? Wait, how do I can see which games are featured? Games. V-Rising. Is there like a V-Rising one? No, V-Rising is not on there. Oh, I'm so sad now. V-Rising would have also been like a game. I played V-Rising so often, so I would have not even mind if, you know, if we would have done dumb shit in this game. Even if you put it like on highest difficulty, maybe if you made me delete my weapons, then I maybe would have been mad or something. Malik, I've prepared for this day. I've trained under countless hours of YouTube shorts, Instagram reels, and TikToks. I'm ready to serve. Yeah. But like, yeah. But the thing is, like, I don't trust you, and I will be simply honest. I don't trust you. Also, I do want to have people like, I do want to have my mods like check the like stuff you send in beforehand to watch, right? Because I always wonder how reaction streamers are doing that to not get absolutely, you know, ass kicked. Ooh, wait, Rami, Howard has crowd control apparently. No, I don't own GTA 5. No, Chad, you're not trustworthy. I also don't own Ultra Kill. Nope. Reaper has, Resident Evil has. Which games do I own? Witcher 3 has. Minecraft. Silk Song. Sure, I play Silk Song and that one. Witcher 3, yeah. Witcher 3, but like the thing is like I want to play Witcher 3 like actual playing it. It feels like awful to like... Yeah, Silk Song. Oh, we could also do Phasmophobia, actually. Oh, they have someone like pre-watching the videos. Hey, Phasmophobia technically also has, Peak has it, obviously. I was aware that Peak has it. Wait, this like shop simulators do have it actually. I can't scroll anymore because I need to fly. Don't text and fly, chat. Don't text and fly. Oh, I'm all of a sudden slow. I don't even bother to kill anything.
Has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside. The enemy is broken. Well done. Now get to extraction.
Okay, what else? Stardew Valley? Beat Saber? Content warning, Code of the Lamb, Son of the Forest. You cute, chat is cute, I do agree. Chat is cute. Oh, Biohazard. Wait, technically Biohazard has it too. Should we play Biohazard, the new Resident Evil? Is there a game... I don't know what you're talking about. If you're talking about the No More if there's a game called No More Heroes, I don't know. If it has it. Let me finish scrolling through everything, and then Elden Ring has crowd control. I'm glad you showed us that command, Scorp. I'm really glad about that. We now have a new, fact about capybaras and axolotls. Zeribot. That one is from Zeribot. Cat fact. A cat has the power to sometimes heal themselves by purring. A domestic cat purrs has a frequency of between 25 and 150 hertz, which happens to be the frequency at which muscles and bones best grow and repair themselves. I'm glad that I know that now. Alright. There's Luigi's Mansion, but I think it's Luigi's Mansion 1. I never played Luigi's Mansion 1. That if I want to play it on PC, I would need to use I forgot the name what it's called. Coffee fact? I think a coffee tree produces only about 1 to 1.5 pounds of roasted coffee beans per year. That is not a lot. An emulator. Okay, chat. Do you think we will make it to work to make an emulator work with crowd control? Do you think we get that to set up? That sounds,
That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your
Crab fact. The hairy stone crab is covered in brown fuzz that traps sediment, making the animal look like a simple rock. No idea? Yeah, I feel that too. But I know that Haku talked about that, so probably I can make Haku help me. And Zero is also probably super smart. There's a lot of animal facts. I'm glad that you are spamming them all in my chat. I'm glad that you are like... Frog fact. Frogs have a unique circulatory system with a 3-chambered heart. This allows them to survive with lower oxygen levels than mammals. What? 1-0. Huh? Probably. Fish. I am, you are. There's Subnautica crowd control. Okay, I think we have a lot of games on the list. A lot of them already played, but like, you know. No, we don't have a fish command. There's no human facts. I'm glad about that. Maybe, maybe not. No fish? No, we don't have fish. We have cake. We're serving cunt and cake. Period. I knew I would catch you with that chat. I like that you're all synchronized behaving like that. Oh, I love that you're like all the same. You're so easily to trigger. Oh, that is horrible. Why? What the fuck, Jack? Why do you need your save word? Why do you need your save word, darling? You heard. Oh yeah, I definitely mean Immanuel Kant about the independence of human, obviously. Obviously, I'm talking about Immanuel Kant about the philosophy of like the independence of human.
Another job well executed.
That's not what I said. Jack, that's not what I said. Oh my god. He was distracted. Holy chat is crashing out. Holy. You somehow made it worse. Oh. Oh. Jack made it like so much worse. Oof. That was stupid. But that's, by the way, not at all what I said, Jack. But, like, I definitely also did not talk about Immanuel Kant, but, like...
There is a large platoon of Grenier Marine stationed here. Leave no one standing.
Oh. Alright. You got some feet, but, like, now you have, like, no swimsuit anymore. At least she's serving. I am serving, indeed. Going to tell a time traveling joke, but you didn't like it. Okay, that one is funny, but like more on the like stupid wave. Like not even no, that one's not even funny. That one is just, you know. Oh wait, you don't have to re-redeem it. Let me do it. Yeah.
Another successful
I mean, if you want me to wear that one, I can also wear that one instead of the swimsuit. You know. Now I look like an angel. Like an angel. No, it resets a CL. Are you darking out? Chat can perk me into like dark mode when I say something inappropriate. Oh, if I'm supposed to look like an angel, wait. Let's let me make that even better. Me. Actually, where is that? Bop. Doubt. You're doubting that I'm an angel? But I'm cute. I'm cute and innocent and brilliant and sometimes evil, and like rip out your soul and like, you know, send you down to hell, you know, by making you suffer because I show your feet, but I don't serve you more. Abu, hi. Headless in delusion, maybe. Maybe a little bit, chat. Maybe you live a little bit in delusion. Just a tad. Just a tad. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in, welcome in. That's indeed what it does. It gives you a boo.
leave no one standing.
That reminds you, yeah, don't forget your cake. We have, oh, chocolate cake. Ooh. I would not say no to chocolate cake, especially chocolate cake with ice cream on top.
Is broken. Well done. Now get to extraction.
Cute ones are the most scary? Nah. We are cute, why would we be scary? You know? Why would we be scary? We are cute. We just, you know, we're just adorable. We just, you know, working out. We're just existing. Ocean Man?
Well executed.
Ocean Man. Poseidon? You bought Mars cookies today? Ooh, that sounds good. Take me by the hand. I think it's too warm to holding hands. I don't know about you. Leave me to the land. I mean, like, better than drowning, I would say. I mean, I'm glad if they, like, take you back, not like a Serenity, make you, like, lure you actually deeper under the water, right? That would be kind of mean. Soft chocolate caramel cookies. Stone, I'm really envy. I really want to have some caramel cookies now too. Especially with the fresh coffee, because I think my coffee went bad. So I will not drink it anymore. It's only like a little bit left, but like still. Here, like they are typing out the lyrics of to Ocean. Yes, indeed. It to be a good song.
Near marine stationed here.
Nah.
No one standing.
Cake with bananas? I mean, like, that's kind of more banana bread than a cake, right? I would eat anything right now. please don't eat yourself, darling. Also, please don't eat me. The only way you're allowed to eat me is by eating me out, and like, I don't agree to that unless, you know, you invited me to dinner first, and even then it's questionable, so nah, I don't think I would agree. So, no. No food poisoning? I agree, no food poisoning. Sounds like a good thing. That escalated quickly? Huh? Nothing escalated here. We have a normal, good conversation. Even bricks. Eat bricks by breakfast. Bricks by breakfast. That sounds kind of like fun. One dinner is not enough. What about 3? That really depends on your charm. That one was a bad one, Jack. That one was a really bad one. That is a low roll. You have no charm? I'm sure you have some charm. Oh wait, that is a Voldemort one. There you go. Guess it will just be me, myself, and I until the end of time. At least now no one can stab you in your back. Only because no one can actually reach your back, but at least nobody can stab you in your back, so I will call it a win. A win is a win in the end, right? But that also means nobody can give you back scratches. Huh. Like, no real good back scratches when that one spot itches and you can't, you know, like, you know. But you could scratch against a wall, I guess. There's a lid for every pot. Oh god, not that horrible old thing. Have a massage parlor across the street for that? Yeah, true. Scratch like a beer? Yeah, like, just go like scratch against like a tree. Also, okay, if you scratch against a tree and get like scratches on your back, and then you go into a gym and your gym buddies actually ask you what you did because you have scratches on your back, you have at least, you can pretend like you have a girlfriend and you have like a cool excuse for the scratches instead of like embarrassing yourself. Instead you scratched along a tree. Yeah, I can do that too, Jack, like until my shoulder pops out. So I'd rather don't do that. Never do that? Never do what? That got Steve. Nah. Wait. Where did I lose you now, Chad? Where did I lose you now?
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Where's the point of no return now? Also, like, who did we lose? Did someone, like, laugh, or, like, did you not want to continue? Oh, okay, but boy left. Okay, I see that. Yeah, I saw that, Stone. Thank you. Good night, boy. Sleep well if you still hear me. Have wonderful rest. We still have a guy called Scratch in our friend group. What is this with like friend groups and weird nicknames? Sleep well. What is it with friends? Because like friend groups has the weirdest nicknames of all. I can't tell you, but like the names are going wild. Appear and wire? Like, what is like the difference? Bonding experience create funny names sometimes, and I never bonded with my friends, I guess. Because I don't have nicknames. I just exist. And even that is a question, if I even exist. And I'm not just like an appearance in time. In the wrong place. They call me water tank because you didn't piss during a 10-hour drive? Okay, you have like... Okay. No mind, I think I don't want to have a nickname. If that's your nickname, I think I don't want to have... I want to have a cute nickname and not like... a weird one. Like, excuse me, water tank?
Now get to extraction.
That is so weird. A witch because of the bad posture? Okay, I see that. Imagine having friends to hang out. You have us, Zero. Oh yeah, I guess maybe not the same definition of a friend, I can see that. But like... You have us. Hi. I mean, like, in real life. I'm sorry, we are not real and we're just part of your imagination. I'm sorry. We're just pixels in front of you. Talking to you in your head. My bad. One day I pull up to you. Nice. You're the biggest and the hairiest in the group. I mean, like, as long as it don't give you, like, gift you, like, a razor or anything, then, like, I guess it's fine. Wait, why are we running, Zero? Is that not something good?
Platoon of Grenier Marines stationed here. Leave no one standing.
Honestly, I don't know one good name in the friend group. I don't know if that is scary or not. That sounds so questionable.
Well done, Tenno. Your relic is opened. You have broken their ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction.
I'm not sure if I like that. But no, Alter, I don't like that. Even if you find it like funny underneath each other, but like I don't like that. That's not cool. We have one we call Hunter because he makes shit up like Hunter Tales. I mean, like, that's kind of cool. Yeah, but that's what I think, Altair. I know, I fully understand the, like, mentality of, like, you know, certain people, and I do have to say specifically male-dominant people doing certain jokes to each other. But, like, I don't like that at all. I don't find that funny. I don't see the fun in that. I think it's a pretty, like, bad habit. I think that's not good, not healthy, not nice. I don't think people should do that, personally. There is
a large platoon of Grenier Marines stationed here. Leave no one standing.
Oh my god, I'm too fast. I forgot the golden rule on Titania. Don't press shift. Don't you dare pressing shift. Wait, not that door. Wait, which door? Oh, this. Wait, you? Maybe it was that door, actually. And I completely tripped. I'm the fastest. I'm so fast that the doors are not even opening for me. I always fly against the doors for like a really brief second before they're like opening. So I can't actually like run through them. Because I'm actually like stuck. Oh, Nautilus. Tiburon, Nautilus, Tiburon, Nautilus. Tiburon. Tiburon for the win. Definitely Tiburon for the win. The last friend group you were in, which disbanded around 5 years ago, I was called Big Eagle. Don't actually know why. Probably adjusted in one of the latest Relic releases. I assume. Let me check that. Wiki. Tiburon Prime. Tiburon Prime got changed to 25 ducats. It does actually not say in the patch history. I thought it would say in patch history. Just remember we had a dude called Deer because he would open eyes wide when you would call his name like a deer into long lights, but he left and got married. I hope he's happy. Oh my god. Spooked me. I hope he's happy. My phone spooked me.
You have broken their ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction. Well done, Tenno. Your relic is opened.
Altair, there's still the rule of English only, even if it's a song lyrics. So please accept that. Yeah. Also like me nearly falling down. I did close Discord directly on my PC, that's why.
Another job well executed.
It does say in the chat rules pretty clearly, actually. So... One second.
There is a large platoon of Grenier Marines stationed here. Leave no one standing.
Doo-doo-doo. Good night, banana. Oh wait, was it like a nullifier? Hey, if you want to join, exclamation mark E and yeah, in ENG. Thank you, Inazuna. Oh, did you got kicked? I'm sorry if you got kicked and I didn't realize it. My bad. If you get ever kicked out of the group and you want to rejoin, you have to like tell me that, because I don't pay attention too much who's like leaving. Yeah, I feel that too. Like, this is like one of the weather times where you do want to like shower like twice a day. Like when you wake up because you're like sweaty from the sleep, and like in the evening from like your day. I do agree on that. The weather is definitely like super yikes.
They are on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction.
You luckily don't have the problem in the north. We can join in September, all good.
Another job well executed.
Don't think you got kicked? Am I like solo in the mission? Can I move to you, Zero? Good night, Altair. Then why are we not collecting our It is still 29 degrees. Good night, Danielle. It wasn't fast enough to select. I'm so sorry, I didn't click anything. I was not aware of that. My bad. It is 29 degrees Celsius in my room. I have no clue how warm it is outside. I could probably get up and open like a window. I could do that while like Stone is starting the mission. So be right back.
There is a large platoon of Grenier Marines stationed here. Leave no one standing.
Okay, plan is successful. The thing is, I do need to be careful if it rains, because I did put my fan directly at the window. Right? So if it rains, I need to put that away so I don't like electrocute my fuse box. But that allows me to have like, you know, the cold air actually directly being blown into my room. A little bit faster. Started raining here. Oh. I think it smells like it rained here too. Or someone like... But it hasn't rained a single time. Smart. I do like that, especially because like all of my windows are in one direction. Like I simply don't have a single window in my apartment that goes into a different direction. Okay, I have a one-room apartment, but what I mean was that I don't have a corner apartment, I have a middle apartment, right? And that means like I have no way to circulate actually the air in my apartment unless I open the front door and like hope that the window outside in the hallway is open, right? That's the only way I can actually circulate. And that's the only way to actually allow me to have a little bit of the feeling of like air movement. Now I have the feeling that the cold air is actually being like directly blown into my room, you know? And it feels refreshing. And here like all of the like, you know, insects outside, and you know, it's absolutely freaking cute. Not, I hate insects. I know that they're important for the world, but like I hate them. They don't need to be here. My opinion. Just by two fans, one blows inside the one window, the other one blows out of the other window. It is technically an idea. Insects get shredded through the fan blade. Actually, okay, physics-wise, does it make more sense to try to get the cold air inside with a fan, or does it make more sense to try to get the warm air with, like, turning around the fan and try to get the warm, like, blowing the warm air out? What actually makes physics-wise more sense? That's actually, like, an interesting question. Having the feeling that you suck in the air, or circulating the air by, like, blowing the air out? What actually gives you more movement? Now that we, like, you know... Wait, that's a dead end. Oh, 400 meters in this direction. Hi. For me, it was all good, having like 22 degrees Celsius inside, feeling at 22 until I went back from uni a little south, and boom, having a peak of 36 almost every day. Yeah, like the temperature is so weird here in Germany, because like one day it's fine, like the next day it's like shooting up, right? Then it's getting uncomfortably, you don't have like any cooldown throughout the night, then it stays like super hot for 2 days. Depends on how much density difference the temperature makes. There's also thunder going on outside. Oh no, never mind. It's just like a person that is driving a motorbicycle, I see. So I guess that's different. That's not exactly thunder sound. How's it going? How you doing, Kenna? How's it going for you? It's going well. We're just farming some random buckets, to be fair, and extra void traces. Which I just realized that I'm max void traces, so I need to like quickly dump my void traces to then continue. Or are we going to actually, you know what, Stone, if you don't mind, I will leave you here, because I think I'd rather actually do the syndicate mission, so I actually do them. Because otherwise you're just getting melted. Before you start Steel Path, what you want to do is you want to look into arbitration missions, because you do want to have a mod system called galvanized mods. They will help you quite a bit. If not, I would always suggest look into look into 1 or 2 weapons that you like and try to improve your build, probably. But the question is like more, are you getting killed or can't you kill? That's probably like the bigger question. If you even want to have tips before you, like, if you want to figure it out yourself, that's also totally valid. Both, you can't kill anything, and then you get just two-shot it. So the thing is, like, you have two, like, layers. So regarding, like, survivability, you need to, like, think about the way you want to survive. There are multiple ways to survive, depending on which frame you're playing, right? You can either go the super easy route, and you say you're playing, Revenant, and you simply play Revenant with Mesmer skin, right? Which is totally valid, nothing wrong against it. That is, in theory, the easiest way to survive. Another option is to invisibility, like Ivara, Loki, Ash, because if you're invisible, the enemies are not shooting at you. Also, you have the advantage that there's certain things that are like, you know, make you stronger, like Arcane Corpuscular. Not saying that you need to have it, but that gives you like also like crit in theory. And then for everything else, is like you have 3 options to survive outside of that. That is health tank, no 4 actually by now. That is health gating, health tanking, shield gating, or shield tanking, right? That is like either you tank with your shield, you tank with your health, okay, you have a bunch of them, and you try to reduce the damage that you're taking to it, right? In addition to that, you like try to like increase the amount that you get, like 2 levels. You have a big chunk of it, and you're like decreasing the type of damage you're taking to it, right? The other ways are the gating, which is either shield gating or health gating. Shield gating is simply like whenever your shield breaks, you are invulnerable and you want to recharge your shield. And the other one is with persistence, which is like a little bit of a niche thing. And damage-wise, I would suggest look at weapons you like and try to improve the builds on them. Like invest a potato in them. Try to form other weapon and increase the output of damage. And if you want to go full in, definitely galvanized mods. Galvanized mods are your best friend, and they will increase your damage significant. Without that, you can definitely live without them. It's not like, you know, yeah, but like try to like have a concept. Like concepts on most weapons are crit, like for shooting weapons, crit, multi-shot, status chance, and then elemental combo. For most. I'm not saying for all, but that's the easiest way to like understand how the concept works. Okay, Zaku. Zaku. Wrong Zaku. Okay. Noted. And epitaph. And let's go. We are going for Syndicate medallions. We're going for the capture. Good night, Zero. You forgot to look at the time. Good work in the morning, so you're gonna get ready for the bed now. Also, regarding the air circulation, 1 fan in the window blowing outboard. Open another window as fast away as possible to serve as the intake. Open interior doors so air can travel through the apartment. Place a 2nd fan deeper inside apartment. Aim towards the exhaust window. Huh, but that would still mean that I need to have a 2nd fan, and that's already like kind of like ending for me because I only have 1 fan. But that sounds smart. But that's how far I would get. I have 1 fan. Oh, that's okay. You don't need more than 1. 1 is good enough. You know. Just duplicate the fan with cloning magic. Ooh, if I could imagine being able to clone all of my chocolate. That would be genius. Simply being able to completely clone my chocolate. Or being able to clone my snacks. Never running out of snacks again, Chad. Can you teach me the clone magic? I want to have snacks. Endless snack. That sounds like heaven. I don't want to go there. That one is dead end. Endless snack sounds so good. Cloning the sun. I think that is not a good idea. Of all of the things that you could have suggested, I think that is the worst idea you could do. Not gonna lie. I don't think it would be good for our solar system to have an extra sun, because I think that would kind of like cause issues with like the weighting and everything, so we'll be fine. Don't think so, actually. Well, when you snack Spall, then you clone Spalled Snake, so not endless, but a real money saver. But the thing is, like, I like crispy snacks like most, like bread chips and everything. They don't spoil that fast, okay? That's the thing. Yeah, but Zero, you kind of forget that the, like, sun is like a huge magnet that, like, and that the only way we're balancing at everything else is by, like, other planets also have a, like, magnet system, and, you know, but if all of a sudden there's, like, a different extra huge magnet that pulls everything in one direction, then that sounds like a really bad idea that I would burn our solar system, so I don't think good idea. But maybe that is just me. Nah. Okay, then not. Trust me. I'm trusting you. I promise, but like... Good night, Zero. Sleep well. Stay amazing. Maybe I doubting you a little bit. Maybe I overall doubting you a little bit. Just a tad. Because all of your ideas do sound a little bit sus. You majored in econ. I'm so glad that we're like on the same level there. Of agreement of we both don't know shit. Good night, Zio. Sleep well. I'm so glad that we're agreeing that we both have no clue on what is actually going on. And we're just big pretenders. Good job. Yeah, physics, economics, pretty much the same, right? Easy. Just, you know, just like a small side topic, nothing to worry about or anything. Nothing major. You know, not much different, just small. Nah. You need to finish some notes. Good luck. Okay, I have no idea. There's like this building above me. I think that is the hidden room, and I do assume in that hidden room is also like the last thingy thingy that I have not found, so.
Great work. I am pleased with your performance.
Can't be that different. True, can't be that different. Can't be that different, right? Not at all. Nah. Not at all. Hey, so we do need to get more of these things because we definitely did not get a lot. So we need to do more. But the thing is, okay, we do have a capture mission here as well, which is on... Ooh, yikes. That one is not good. That one is definitely not good.
You are here on a capture mission. You must find, capture, and extract our...
Okay, that one was a fail. On Yikes, new planet. Exactly. Did you not know that planet? It's the newest one in the, like, solar system. You know? Unique experience just right here. Did you not know that one? I'm glad that I'm the first one to show you. Okay, how the fuck am I missing there's something there? Oh, there's something above me. Ah, fuck that. Screw these, like, weird layer mission. There's 1,000 layers and everything. But we are on Uranus. And Uranus can be really stinky. Regarding trying to find anything. Because it's submersive and we don't like getting our feet wet. Funnily enough, why are we actually not getting immediately roasted just when we are like touching the water now all of a sudden? I understand that, like, no, I actually don't understand anything. Because here we don't have the Arcwing around us. Or is it not water here? Is that the difference? Because, like, we're getting a black screen as soon as we're hitting the slightest bit of water droplet on, like, you know, theaters or anything, and now, like, all of a sudden we can just, like, walk through puddles here. So interesting. Also, can you, like, stop smacking me? Thank you.
The captive is safely in our hands. Congratulations, Tenno.
The, like, way they explain water resistant on Warframes is definitely interesting and does not make a lot of sense. They're not really, like, fixed with the what actually causes the water resistance and whatnot. I feel like they're not so sure. They're not so sure about their own story with that regard. Excuse me, what did kick me over there? Oh, it's this weird thingy. It's this, like, cylinder. Don't know. Me neither. But I do know that there is something right there, and I want to know how I get there. Do I have to swim? Ew, do I have to swim? Ew. I do have to swim. That was one. I think it's also... Oh, you also go to bed now. Good night. Sleep well, take care, be amazing, be adorable, have sweet dreams. Can you believe that I actually had to, like, swim through that water to find, like, a hidden something to find the... Maybe Cetus has more polluted water because, I mean, like, that is definitely, like, one explanation, right? That the Eidolons are doing something to the water. I'm pretty sure that is one of the explanations, yeah. Yeah, for sure. I don't think I ever had this tile set here. This tile set is pretty new to me. Let me drop a thingy my bingy here to see if there's a curia that I don't have. It seems like there's a curia I don't have. Oh, there is. Look at that. Ha. See? I'm smart. I'm not smart because I can't get out of the water? Alright, there we go. I think there's any tile set I have not seen yet. I don't play a lot on Uranus, to be fair. I do have to say that I generally don't. I'm not often here. It's not my neighborhood. Definitely not my neighborhood. But, like, hey, we did get that curia now. So that's pretty cool. Okay, that one is somewhere... Oh, there. Didn't. 5/8, not bad for Uranus. I will try to get more. 6/8. See, I said I will try to get more. I did say so. And now... will we find lucky number 7 here? Right here. Oh, we are finding lucky number 7. And I think the other one is maybe actually the hidden one that, like, happened right at the start where I could not figure out. I didn't also really look. Where... oh, never mind, it's here. I wanted to say the one at the beginning, right at the beginning, where, like, I could not see where it actually is, but, like, you know what? Never mind. It's right here. It is right here. We do have... oh, a capture and an exterminate actually for the last one. That's huge. That is indeed huge. Accept your friend request. I will do that eventually. There's no need to do that right now, Theo. I will do that at one point. Whenever I click on that one. Also, there's like a really kind word of like called please. You know, that overall gives the feeling of having like a nice, you know, conversation and that is not as demanding, you know. Like, it's not that I'm not accepting friend requests, I'm just usually doing it, like, at one point. If it's not desperately needed. Because, like, if people want to join, they do have to send me anyway a message. Because, like, I'm not scrolling through my friend list. Usually, because I will not remember the names. Oh, we're looking for these ones. Oh, yeah, we... oh. How did I black screen? Wait, can I not land there? Oh. That one is not part of the map. I'm surprised. I'm genuinely surprised. What? Yeah, I was surprised that that was not part of the map. That looks so much like it's part of the map, but it's not. If you look at the map is ended here. That one is not part of the map. That looks like you could go there, but you can't. Maybe if you like jump straight. Nope. Maybe from here? Nope. You can't. That is not part of the map at all. That is immediately black screening. Weird. Like, yeah, right? That's a weird tile set because, like, it definitely looks like immediately you could land there and, like, just, you know, go onto it. Wait, why am I forgetting you, the seal? I'm not forgetting you. Huh? Okay, Althea, why should I forget you? Please explain that to me so I don't misunderstand something. Why? What did you want from me? What did I not do? What did you ask me? Oopsie. About the naming game. Yeah, I probably don't know anyone's naming game except of like probably with the biggest respect Stones, Inazuna, and Gizzies because they're actually named exactly like they're named in Twitch set. Hi Muffin, how you doing? How's it going? That is the thing. If you like join more often, right? And your name is actually exactly the same as in Twitch chat, then it is obviously way easier. But it's really hard to remember name if I don't see them often. I don't have the biggest, like, or the best name memory. First week? Okay, yeah, first week, yeah, true. Now that you mention that, true, actually. But, like, out of my head, I would probably not be able to, like, if you ask me what your name is, then I probably would remember it, but, like, I would not remember it, like, like, without you, like, talking to me. Okay. That maybe sounds, like, super, super rude. Please don't, like, misunderstand that at all. But I do remember a lot of names, right? But I only remember them when I see them in chat. So when I see your name in chat, I can, like, I do have a person in my, like, mind behind that person. But a lot of the times I could not recall a lot of the names outside of, like, seeing your name. So for me, it depends to, like, actually see actively your name in chat. What do you mean, oh god? Are you calling me out now? Is it not that bad? I'm sorry for that. I'm still debating whether to join the clan or not. My clan kind of feels like that. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, if the names are not similar, it's like really, really hard for me to remember them. That's up to you, Jack, if you want to join or not. Like, don't feel any pressure at all. The clan is currently, like, small, so, like, I would not consider the clan, like, super active, if that makes sense. But, like, we're working on it, right? And the, like, biggest advantage you have is when you are joining on stream with me or, like, Stone or anything. Due to us playing, what kind of person are you? Like, I don't have, like, a visual person in my mind, Inazuna. I just, like, remember things about you. Remember our, like, Pepsi talk and, you know, that we're, like, talking about things like that. And definitely that you're like showering as ASMRs. I remember that you're like a huge fan of Witcher 3. That you like wine. Or that at least you drink wine. You know. To be completely honest, I still don't know the name of my best friend parent, even if I had a few days of vacation with them. Oh god, I feel that. I feel that. Cheesecake? Cheesecake is a good choice. Especially brownie cheesecake. Brownie cheesecake hits different. I like brownie cheesecake.
There is a large platoon of Grenier Marines stationed here. Leave no.
I don't think any single place that I lived has called me a consistent name. Do you want me to call you a consistent name? If you want to have a nickname, I mean, like, I will at least try to remember that nickname. If you prefer a certain name, I will do my best to remember that name. I mean, like, I usually just call you Muffin. You seem to have good memory. I'm trying my best. I mean, we're also talking about it quite a bit, right? So many people call me different things that I just, the person I know from a place. I mean, like, that's kind of fair. For me, it's easy because, like, for me, everyone is just calling me Bruna. Whatever, like, happens, like, everyone online just calls me Bruna. And, like, in real life, they calling me my real life name, kinda. But there's not much difference. Hi, Anthony! If you're fine with Muffin, then I'm, like, calling you Muffin. But, like, if you prefer something else, I don't mind, like, trying to remember the other name. Because I want people to be comfortable. I want peeps to be comfortable in here. And if that is easier with a certain name, then I don't mind at all to have a different name for them. Yeah, remembering names is a big struggle for me. You might also realize when I'm talking about mods or something that I don't remember mod names, but like names in general, like I know what I'm talking about in a lot of cases. I just don't know like the mod name or like the ability name or like, you know, certain things. Funnily enough, often I can even like exactly describe you how the mod looks like, right? But I think that is also partially because like I also don't look for names because I don't remember names. So what I always look like, I always look for like the visual like clue that I'm looking for when I'm searching for something instead of like looking for the name, because I remember like, oh yeah, that book had, you know, that title picture on it or something, you know. Which can be really annoying. Even forgot my school days friend name because long time didn't meet them, but they remember my name. I feel bad, so I would not feel like, you know, too bad about it. Like, just be honest about it. Been a long time. Glad to meet you again. I think it is. I feel like we should like shame people in general less for things. Because like, fuck it, we only have one life. We're doing enough mistakes. Life is stressful enough to like stop blaming people like for mistakes, and I say that to myself when I'm like constantly blaming myself for like, yeah, it's like clutter. Our brain can only has like a specific amount of capacity, and we sadly can't just, you know, add an SSD to like help us. That's not how our brain works. I would love to do that because like, you know, I would like to have way more knowledge because I feel like, you know, I am never like good enough or smart enough, right? So I would love to have like more capacity in my brain to like give you all more information consistently, but like I can't. So what I need to rely on consistently is like writing things down and, you know, giving you good cues and Googling things. A fashion contest? We could think about a fashion contest. I have not done one, but that would be maybe actually interesting. And also like maybe something Warframe related, because we have not so far have nothing. The thing is like, I don't know, like obviously I'm a Warframe content creator, but like I find it like kind of hard to create things with Warframe because like most of the things that I'm doing are stuff like Void Cascade, and people are not too eager to like give input regarding like the next frame or the next weapon, right? So, and there's not much to do regarding that. So I was trying to like do mostly like an event setup without Warframe. Not saying that we don't play Warframe, but more for like having everything set up without Warframe. Well, that's annoying that apparently I missed stuff there. Oh, never mind. Euphoria is massive. I remember the entire Matrix trilogy, but can't remember where the kettle goes in the fridge. Why would you put a kettle into the fridge? Is that not like kind of counterproductive? I don't know about you, but like I thought you cook water with the kettle instead of like putting it in the fridge, but I could be wrong. Maybe, maybe not.
Excellent work, Tenno.
That is exactly the reason why I always leave my wallet and my keys and my sunglasses at the same spot. I even put my phone only on specific spots. I only put my phone either on the desk or on the nightstand. I never put my phone anywhere else. Because when I put my phone anywhere else, that is not good. I can tell you. That is not the best idea because like I will search for it a really long time. So what I do to get around all of that is like putting it in really specific spots, so that kind of hinders you at completely running it down in that case. We same, right? Yeah. Okay, but I do have to say that also like sometimes ends with me having like 3 sunglasses in my bag, right? Because I simply take all 3 of them because like I forget to put one back and take the next one, right? And then at some point I simply have like all 3 of them. in my backpack, and then which kind of like then is kind of weird, but like also like yeah, whatever. I have like, you know, I simply have enough, you know. I'm like enough protected. I have like, you know, all of them, right? You can't outsun me now because, you know, I I don't know what to say because it's kind of embarrassing. Yeah, generally it's kind of embarrassing because like yeah, I'm trying to like, the thing's always there. I only remember it's there. If put on some other places, then I have a hard time finding them. Yes, human brain is a messy place and extremely hard to understand. I agree. It's so annoying. It's like really annoying because like I wish like you could just actually have like some type of like cabinets in your brain and make it like a lot easier to just, you know, point out where like something is saved. What did people call it in like the Sherlock Holmes one, like a mind palace or something, right? I wish you could simply do that. I would like that, you know, but yeah, mind palace. I wish I had like a mind palace because that would make it a lot easier to just, you know, have Schrodinger's wallet if it's in the pocket of my jacket, but at the same time it's not. The thing is, as long as you don't look, it could still be potentially there, right, Jack? But I'm also one of the panic people. I look 5 times in my wallet or like in my pocket, in my like bag, if I have everything before I leave the house. I do have to say that I'm one of the people. I want to be like Patrick Jane, but like I hope without the trauma, Rumbert. I hope without the trauma because the trauma was not good for Patrick James. Most of your memories, yeah, that's why you dream, right, Muffin? That's exactly the reason why you dream, because your dreams are like kind of like you like reliving your like things that happen during the day and like kind of like figuring out what you like need and what not. To like not make it like too bad. Did I lock the door? Yes, or like did I, okay, like this, yeah, yeah, that feeling is awful. But the thing is, you know, how I get around that. The worst thing is I not lock the door, but the worst thing is like, did I lock my car? You know, for me, it's so paranoia that I keep my keys in my hand with the finger on it, like on the lock button till I'm out of range. And really often, I know that is not like a good thing, I go back and double check if I locked it before I leave. Because I'm generally like really scared that something happened to my car. I mean, like now I don't have my car anymore, but like I did that so often that I had to double check if my car's locked, and then I generally kept the key in my hand so nothing could accidentally press it. I was so paranoid regarding my car and like the locking unlocking thing. You can say from experience you don't know where some images come from. I don't know either. Like, for example, I would say I don't dream. Like, I know that I'm dreaming because, like, everyone is dreaming, but, like, I never remember my dreams, if that makes sense. I never see them, I never remember them, I never have the feeling that I've dreamed. I do sometimes have nightmares. I do remember my nightmares, right? But, like, and even if I remember my nightmares are for me, like, a lot of weird, like, pictures. Like, I can't even, like, explain to you right now what my last nightmare was. So, yeah. But anyway, for today, we're calling it a day. I hope you had a lot of fun. We're seeing us tomorrow again. We're going to raid out. We're going to meet a new person, so be kind over there, behave. I don't want to hear anything bad back from you. Thank you so much for coming in today. We tomorrow, same time, same place. Will I find them like that? Yes. Here we go. I hope you have an amazing time. Stay adorable over there. Have fun. And sleep well. Bye bye. I will tell you tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow 8 p.m. exactly. Central UP time. I will tell you. You will see what I'm playing. I have not made a plan this time, but like, see ya. Bye bye.
Bruno Blue, thank you for the raid. Welcome in, guys. We are playing Warframe. I wanted to buy this, but I don't have enough because I keep forgetting to check the prices and I'm getting distracted.